One of Tony Robbins' quotes that I love is, we need to realize that the direction of our lives is controlled by the magnetic pull of our values. Day 7 on my road to Tony Robbins.
All of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want. We get what we have to have.
After I got out the shelter, I was moving with different people. I got into low-income housing in Clinton Township, and there was a beauty school 2 blocks from my home, which I was so happy about because the kids' school was down the street. I mean, everything was within 3 blocks. The school, the library, the grocery store, and my beauty school. The beauty school instructor, she would have like 5, 6 different gossip magazines spread out on the table as soon as she came in, and we would spend literally 4 hours talking about that. Well, she would spend 4 hours and having everybody get involved in talking about the latest gossip news and the stuff was going on with celebrities. And I was terrified because I was thinking, here, I had been homeless and going through all this stuff with kids, and then I'm in an environment, I'm in a school trying to better myself, trying to get my education, and this woman just wants to gossip and read gossip magazines. The only time we didn't read gossip magazines is when we were doing hair, and she would look at everybody's level and started bringing in like family members and different people, her friends, to come get their hair done. So I found myself like working for her with her family members because I braided really well, 12, 15-hour days. So after, a good 4 months of going through this and really seeing her pattern, and I think I only had like, maybe 500 more hours to go, thank God. And I put her to the side because I was quiet in school. I didn't talk a lot. Nobody really knew who I was. Came in and I tried to read my book and put my head down when she was talking because I didn't want to hear none of that. I was just ready to, get my life on the road. Especially we in the projects already, we in low income housing. And this lady was, BSing off our funding basically. Told her, I'll pay you to be in this school, but I gotta work. And because I have to work, I can't be here every day. And because I can't be here every day, I'm gonna study my book when I get off of work, and you can give me 5, 10, 15, I don't care how many tests you give me, but give me the test so that I can keep up. And when you have your people come here and get their hair done, I want $75. I'm gonna give you 25 and I'm gonna keep 50 because I'm not gonna keep coming to this school and you got me doing braids and I ain't getting paid. And at the time, braids wasn't even on the curriculum. You ever know braiding? Braiding is a lot of work, a lot of technique, long hours. And at the time, we were doing like Thai-Zillion braids. We had the smallest braids and it could take you anywhere from 8 to 15 hours easily. And I was pretty fast at what I did, but nobody wants to just, do that and not get paid, especially when you are already in a situation. And she basically agreed to it. She said yes. And I came in like Thursday. She had me sit in a separate room besides everybody else. She still kept up her gossip. And I was in the next room taking my tests. And she would have damn near 20 tests for me to take. 4 hours worth of test taking. But I didn't care because I was reading my book and I was learning every single thing. Ultimately, knowing my ish led me to being an educator for the top 10 hair companies in the world. I mean, the top 10. That was through going to beauty supplies with my clients before they got their hair done. I would go with each one. The owners always listened to me and what I was talking to my clients about and the education about products, and I would read the back of the products and be able to tell them what was in it, what each thing did. And of course, other clients would hear me whose stylist did not go to the beauty supply with them. And so, of course, they wanted me to do their hair. Beauty supply owners back then were building me private rooms because they heard my knowledge and they wanted me to work there. And because of that, I could educate the clients that came into the beauty supply. And when I educated the clients, and all the distributors would come in, as well as the owners sometimes to talk about their products. So I started getting jobs that way. Farouk Systems, which are the makers of Chi. and Affirm Products, Avalon Industries, all that education I was learning and reading that entire book led to me later getting those jobs where I was making $2,000 a weekend. You don't have to accept what life gives you. And that I learned after I started to believe in myself and understand the decisions I had to make. And I wanted to succeed and I wanted to have something. I had to tell that lady, look, this is who I am. And even if she said no, I was gonna find a way to make it anyway, some way. That thing that I looked at as, oh my God, that was so bad, led me to raising my standard to be the best that I could. It gave me so many rewards down the line. Thank you for joining me again. I'll see you tomorrow.
But when you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when your life changes.